Welcome back, you beautiful people. We are Gemma and Campbell, and in this week's video we are on a mission to find the best wild swimming spot on the west coast of Scotland.
I think we might just have found it.
Yes!
Ever since we moved into our home on wheels, Ellie the Elddis, we have been on the hunt for the best wild swimming spots all across Scotland. From the snowy hills of Glencoe to the white sands and crystal clear water of Gairloch Beach. Nothing gets our hearts racing quite like a dip with a view. As you guys know, we have now been touring in our motorhome for almost a year, experiencing the ups and downs that van life brings, and finding some seriously incredible places to rest our heads. Last week we headed north once again to the breathtaking region of Westeros, seeking out some of the best activities that the region of Torridon has to offer, from hiking to kayaking, and of course getting back in touch with nature.
Obviously this was going to happen. I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, he's doing a poo. What are you doing? You're not even supposed to be in here, mate.
Still touring the Torridon region this week, we are on a hunt for a wild swimming spot that we previously spotted, which, if we could reach it, would probably be one of the most beautiful wild swimming spots yet. Also this week, we visit a local distillery in Badachro, enjoy some of Scotland's springtime sunsets, and, well...
Oh my god, that's not good, man.
I've crashed the drone.
If you are new around here and want to see the real and raw side of van life and the adventure that it brings, then hit that subscribe button and join the gang as we bring you on another Highland adventure of van life in Scotland.
So good morning everyone from the beautiful Gairloch Hotel up on the North Coast 500 in the region of Westeros. We have just woken up on possibly one of the comfiest beds I've ever slept on. It was amazing. And I'm looking out this window and I'm thinking we've got one more plan that we need to do before we check out and say goodbye to luxury and head back into the van. Are you ready for a morning swim?
I would say so ready, but I woke up like so cosy, and I just know how cold I'm going to be.
This is going to be a home one. Oh my god! I'm gonna say it's a bit warmer than Glencoe, that's for sure. Come on! Woo! 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness!
Well done!
What a way to start the day, man. That feels amazing. Got some tatty scones toasting away nicely, just to fuel us up for our next stop, which is we're heading to the Badachro Distillery. Going whiskey tasting, and because we've had to drive, Gemma's managed to actually scapegoat out of this one, so she's not doing any whiskey tasting today. First shoulder. Alright, here you go baby, get that in you.
These are good potato scones.
And not to worry about the whiskey though, because we'll take those home and you can taste them later on tonight instead.
I say they also have gin and vodka, so I think that'd be more like my street.
Do you think they'll let us stay in the car park overnight then? We can both do some tasting. 10 o'clock in the morning. Fantastic wee day sesh. Well, we've got some company to welcome us to the distillery.
Hello!
Hello! So it looks like this distillery is a proper little micro one. It's basically around the back of someone's house. And yeah, it's looking so cute in the sunlight today. And also trying to vlog with a barking dog is not that easy.
This view from Badachro Distillery is just absolutely stunning. Get the mountains there in the background. So peaceful and so nice.
Can you actually imagine owning a house up here?
The dream.
We met up with the lovely and welcoming owners Gordon and Vanessa as they showed us around their beautiful house and their micro distillery out the back. I've always felt that the best part of these unique distillery tours are the stories that come along with it, from the trials and triumphs of the small business to the personal touches that they add to the workshop and to the products.
Tradition up in the Highlands is to name stills after the distiller's daughters.
Alright.
And my daughter's called Ashley. I brought her in here when this arrived and it was all shiny. I said, Ashley, would you like the honour of the still being named after you? And she sort of looked up at me and said, it was fat and round. And I think it's a boy, Dad. So no, thanks very much.
After falling in love with the Badachro Distillery, we finished off with some whiskey and gin tasting, with Gordon telling us all about the stories behind each of their products and what they mean to the family. Fascinating and delicious. What a day out.
Well, I've got to say that was so much fun. Like, I love small distilleries like that. It's very family orientated. Like, these guys basically just built it out the back of their house, and they're so welcoming, and it's just, and it was a tasty whiskey as well. Not gonna lie, I don't usually like my peaty whiskies, but that was delicious. Did you have fun, babe? You gutted you didn't get to taste any?
I did, but I got to smell, and I have to say they smell really good. And they also do gin, which
You need to get some of
I
that.
think I will be one day, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. This looks amazing. Well, this is the first time this has happened to us.
Oh, you're joking.
What? Shrunk?
One's just died.
Oh no. Right, go and get the charger, I'll go and look for it. Okay, so here's an exciting Tuesday evening. I was just getting settled down to do some work. And all I hear is Campbell like, Gemma, I've crashed the drone. And he also had like no charge in his phone, so unfortunately now we can't even search for it on GPS. If you watched our video in the Lake District, when I got in the river and found the lens, you'll know I'm determined. If I find myself hiking up a mountain again.
Let me find the battery pack.
Oh
The
gosh.
fact it's disconnected, I don't know if it's going to be able to find it now.
It won't be able to find it, I don't think. It'll have disconnected from the GPS. Right,
Right, I've got it. I've got it.
good.
I just need to get it set up so it charges it.
What did it crash into?
I don't know.
Alright.
The ground.
You know, it's funny the way things happen when Campbell and I do things wrong. Whoever it is that's done the thing wrong gets really, really frustrated about it, and we're like, oh, I'm so stupid, like, why did I do that? And everyone's like, oh, it's fine, like, don't worry. I would have done that. You got it? Okay. Oh, great.
Up
Up
the
there.
steepest part of the bloody hill.
Oh, good one. He needs my help. Expertise finding. You got it?
Oh my god. I just hope this isn't broken. This does not look good. I was hoping it was going to have hit like some heather or something, but it's not. It's smashed right into a rock. Check this out. So I've literally ran all the way up here. That's near vertical. I got over to there and I could hear this noise. I looked up there. There she is. She must have like hit this rock and then like slid into that. Oh god, that's not good, man.
Oh god, it's actually stuck in the cliff by the looks of it. At least it's dry.
I know.
Go on then, tell us more. Let me see the damage.
Alright. So literally the only reason I actually found that was because I was hunting around. Is when you look on your phone, it basically gives you a wee GPS map of like the last position. And then you've got a kind of, I was lucky that it still had loads
sweating.
I'm roasting. I just sprinted up a straight cliff. And I was lucky that the drone had loads of battery left, because if it dies then it's gone. There's no way you can track it. So I was looking at my phone at the GPS coordinates and I was standing on top of it. Or so I thought anyway. It was at the base of this rock face and I was like, where the hell was it, where was it? And then I just heard it switch on and start whirring. So I was like looking up through the rocks and it was wedged in between these two rocks, just sitting there like that. This is her there. Gimbal, fully functional, bit scratched. Top, bit scratched. Front two propellers, alright, that one was a bit bent, I just smashed it back into position. And then I've just lost one propeller there. That bit was like dented over. And that propeller snapped there. So it must have been, that's bizarre because I was flying it that way. So I don't know how that side got messed up, but
Wow.
I think it still works because it was saying like can't take off because it was like on its side, basically jammed into the rock.
Alright,
so
but it's still...
yeah, it was still
obviously
switched on. It should still work. I just need to change the propellers.
Well, that was lucky.
What an outcome, man. What an outcome. Wow.
Wow.
Beautiful night for it though. Look at that. Hey.
Honestly. Well, I was saying, that's you now. You have done 2 in the past 2 months. I've not done one now for how long? 6 months?
Why did you say that? Why did you say that? Yeah, that doesn't count because it's not another lens gate where I threw the lens into a river.
You can all go cheer Campbell on in the comments. Well done. I just kind of plodded my way up here looking pretty.
Yeah, Gemma just took a bath. I ran up a cliff. Vote in the comments. Who's better off? Who's the tougher one? The cliff or the wee jacuzzi?
Jacuzzi? What jacuzzi was I in? See if you go and crash that again. We have to go up. Oh my goodness. Oh! Yes! You are so lucky. Oh my goodness. Get it down.
And so this right here is one of the perks of living in a motorhome. When Scotland puts on a show, you can go down to the beach and enjoy it because we've got nowhere else to be. You've got a good wee setup going on there, babe.
Living the life. It's so nice, and even though it's kind of cooled down a little bit, it's just so nice to actually just be out lying on a beach.
Dinner tonight is a special one. I'm not gonna lie, it's the first time we've actually been able to use it in the wild this year. And what are we having?
We're having pizza!
4 professionally rolled pizza doughs.
4?
Yeah, I got 4 small
Oh my
ones.
goodness.
As long as they don't stick together. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
This is a problem when you pre-prepare your pizza dough.
So we made up with tomato sauce, got some mozzarella, basil, and the star of the show, the veggie haggis.
So basically for the pizza oven, we've got these natural fire lighters which catch really nicely, don't give off any smell. And then this stuff that looks like cat litter, it's just hardened hardwood pellets, which burns for a good length of time. Usually we fill that chimney up full and that does us about 3 or 4 pizzas. Lasts about an hour and a half.
I would give it all away to do it all again.
452 degrees. I think that means it's ready.
Story that would never end. Never thought I'd feel so alive. Looking in your eyes. I just wanna love you till the day I die.
How good does that look? Oh my god.
Oh, I just wanna love you right.
This is definitely one of my favourite Vanlife toys. If you've not got one, I would highly recommend you get one.
How good is that?
That's amazing. See, if you're ever making pizza, you need to make sure you use the right flour. Like using, I think it's double or triple O flour, is just game changer. The dough is amazing.
Incredible. Good morning everyone. I'm having to whisper because there's just another van parked up just on the other side of Ellie. But this is where we parked last night. This view is incredible. However, it is actually still March and it is pretty chilly. I could see my breath in the van last night. That's very necessary. So that is the view we woke up to. Simply incredible. Gairloch Harbour down there. Gairloch Beach in the distance, and absolute peace and quiet. All we can hear is the birds chirping. So Gemma's still in the van sleeping. The clocks changed last night and we had great intentions of getting up and making the most of sunrise. However, because it was so cold, I didn't have a good night's sleep. I don't think Gemma slept well. And yeah, she's still floored. That means it's my job to walk down into Gairloch, pick up some rolls and enjoy a little treat that we've been saving for ourselves for the past few weeks since we got back into Scotland that's been sitting in our freezer. Thank you. Okay, that's breakfast sorted. And so this is the treat that we've been saving. It's basically veggie Lorne sausage, or square sausage if you're a local, and some potato scones that I got from that shop as well. Never seen round ones before, hope they don't taste too different.
So the sun is absolutely splitting the skies today and we are desperate to make the most of it. We're going to go and check out a spot that we actually walked past the other day and I'm really excited to see what it's like up close. But first of all, we've got some van life chores to do. I just got an exciting message.
What's that?
Saw your book in Waterstones at Bray Head. There's 2 copies. I edged them forward a bit so they're more prominent than the others.
That is very exciting. Yeah, so all you eagle-eyed viewers, you probably recognise the car park that we just parked Ellie in. It's in at the Torridon Estate Hotel, right next to a really good bar called the Bow and Muck, which looks perfect if you're coming off the hills and you fancy a cosy little place with a good pint. Kind of reminds us of the Clackhagen in Glencoe. Now, we came to this car park when we got a guided tour off of Chris from Liquid Footprints just last week, and he took us up to the top of Ben Damf, and the views were spectacular. And on the way up to the top, we actually spotted this beautiful little waterfall, which I'm not even sure was on any maps or anything. If you know the name of this place, do let us know in the comments below, because I can't find it on the maps, and it just looks serene. Honestly, it looks like something out of Bali. There she is, babe.
Absolutely beautiful. And with how I feel right now, I'm absolutely roasting. I can't wait to get in there. I'm sure that'll be a different story once I start to feel the cold spray, but that just takes me back to Bali. That is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, so we're about 1.3 kilometres up the track from the car, and the waterfall just comes into view at this stunning viewpoint. You've got Ben Damf in the background. You can see all the way down to Loch Torridon down there, and the view from here is just insane. It looks so beautiful. So you can just see at the side of the waterfall there's a trek that goes up here. That is actually a lot steeper than it looks, and that's the way we need to go down if we want to get down to the waterfall. But if we want to get there, you got to take the risk. Let's just hope it's worth the reward.
Tears in your eyes at every step of our goodbye.
We're literally so close, I can see it. It's just around that corner. But the path has just suddenly got very rocky. You okay, babe?
Yeah.
Okay. Left them behind like a love letter.
Oh wow, that looks amazing. It's like the perfect swimming spot. It looks like it stands about 30 metres tall, and considering we've had like no rain for the past few weeks, there is so much water falling from these rocks, and the pool looks like it's sort of deep enough to go for a bit of a swim around the waterfall, so I'm really excited.
That was so cold, but so worth it. I feel amazing. How do you feel?
So good, but I can't even feel a thing.
I know, my legs are on fire. Well worth the hike, well worth the risk. What a spot for it, man. Incredible. Now, however, we just have the fun task of getting all the way back up to the top of that hill. What a view to park up with, babe.
Isn't it amazing?
Incredible.
So good. So clear. And it's very quiet.
Which is actually really surprising because the road is literally right there. So hopefully it's not going to be too noisy tonight. Let's go outside, I'll show you more about where we're parked up. There it is there. Down there, that's the wee town of Anat. That's actually basically where we stayed our first night last week when we were working with the North Coast 500, right next to the small town of Torridon, and it sits on the beautiful banks of Upper Loch Torridon. Incredible views of the mountains. We basically spotted this spot the other day when we were driving through on our way up to Gairloch, and we thought we have to come back here and spend a night because there's not too much wind, there's forecast for rain later in the week, and we just need to make the most of the early summer that we're actually enjoying just now. Hello, madame.
The thing that's happened.
What's that?
This has come out.
Oh dear.
What's been going on? Honestly, on the drive here, a hoover fell on Campbell's head. Don't ask, I thought I'd wedged it in enough. Anyway, he didn't really feel it because I think it bounced off the cushion, and then Campbell's toilet bag fell on my head when we were driving, and honestly, all I felt was, stop laughing! All I felt was the glass bottle of aftershave, and my head is so sore. Like after it, I was like, even like moving my face, so I could like feel this pain in my head. And then this must have fallen off here, so that shows you, I don't know, Have we been driving along bumpy roads?
Right, so as we were preparing all of our other meals for the week, earlier today we actually already cooked dinner, so all we need to do is turn the oven on and it should be ready in about half an hour. What are we having?
Vegan fish and chips.
I feel like we have that every single episode.
I know, I was thinking that. I promise we don't have it, but I don't think we've had it for like a month.
And so yeah guys, I think we're just going to settle in for the night, to be honest, aren't we?
So
getting into our
dinner,
cosy clothes, cook some dinner, and yeah, just enjoy this. So spending some time up in the Torridon region, because it's been so nice up here.
It has, we've loved it, haven't we?
Yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, lets us know we're doing the right thing and you want to see more videos just like this one. And if you're new around here, why don't you just hit that subscribe button, join the gang, and we'll see you again in the next one.
See ya!